हेलो व्यूवर्स, ये वीडियो मैंने बेसिकली सी लैंग्वेज स्ट्रिंग हैंडलिंग्स के रिगार्डिंग बनाया है। स्ट्रिंग्स बेसिकली डिफाइन किया जाता है कि इट इज ए कलेक्शन ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स। कलेक्शन ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स वर्ड्स में भी हो सकते हैं, सेंटेंस में भी हो सकते हैं। तो अब अगर लिए हुए स्ट्रिंग्स को या जो स्ट्रिंग्स को हम लोग लेते हैं, इनपुट लेते हैं, अगर उसको हम लोग डिफरेंट तरीके से हैंडल करें, जैसे उसकी लेंथ काउंट कर लें, जैसे उसे वॉवेल्स को एक्सट्रैक्ट करके बताएं कि कौन कौन सा वॉवेल्स है, उसको प्रिंट कराएं, काउंट करें कितने स्पेसेस हैं, कितने वॉवेल्स हैं, कितने कैरेक्टर्स हैं, कितने कॉन्सोनेंट्स हैं। तो इस तरह के जो फीचर्स है, इस तरह के जो प्रोग्राम्स हम लोग डेवलप करते हैं, दे आर बेसिकली नोन एज स्ट्रिंग हैंडलिंग प्रोग्राम्स। एंड दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम which are related with string is well known as string handling problems। अब strings है तो जिस तरह से हम लोग नंबर्स को हम लोग क्या करते थे कि डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट्स में प्रिंट किया करते थे, 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5। like this we can also print the taken words as this format, like first string, first character H, then first and second, then first, second and third, then first, second, third and fourth, and finally all the entire strings, which means that it will in a sequence in every row. How many row? Here we can compute the number of rows are 5. First row, second row, third row, fourth row and fifth row. Now back to the string. How many characters? We have 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 characters in this string hello, and here we are counting 1 2 3 4 and 5. Number of rows are 5, which means that the number of characters in a string equal to the number of rows, equal to the number of rows. So we need first of all compute the length of taken string to solve this type of problem, and this type of problem can be handled through compute the length of the strings, right? Then first of all, taking header files stdio.h, string.h, void main, and for the characters I, j, I for row we are taking here, j for we are taking here columns, because here the different printings are in column. This is first column, this is first, and this one is the second column, first, second and third columns. So here two variables we are taking, I for the row and j for the columns. Then we need the length. Just मैंने आपको कहा कि how many characters, the 5 characters, here 5 rows. So we need to count the length, कि how many characters are in strings, taken strings, right? Then strlen n, it will count length L. Value of L will be 5 here in case of we are taking hello, HELLO, right? तो अब रो हमें चलानी है कितने टाइम्स, तो वो चूंकि 0 से चलेंगे तो लेस देन लेंथ, तो लेस देन लेंथ मीन्स I लेस देन L, I प्लस प्लस, तो इट विल कंप्यूट रोज 0 1 2 3 and 4. When the value of I will be 5, then it will be terminated. So we need 0 to 4, and 0 to 4 all the row will be 0 at first level, 0 second 1, then 2, then 3 and then 4, which means 5 rows we are moving. So this loop will execute 5 times, and then in first row only the first characters is printed, with second row 2 characters, यानी कि number of row is equal to the number of columns. Number of row 5, first row 1 column, second row 2 column, थर्ड रो 3 कॉलम, यानी कि रो 3 कॉलम 3, रो 4 column 4, row 5 columns 5, which means that here number of rows and columns are equated. So the nested loop have an condition j less than equal to I. J is column and I is the row. The number of column is equal to the number of row, less than or equal to row, and it begin from 0. The first character will printed at the position of 0, so n of 0 it will print capital H in taken string hello. After that the value of j will increase than the row and it will terminate. Then switch to the next row, we are printing here new lines, then it will increase by 1, then it will execute 0 to 1, and 0 and 1, two characters will be printed HE, and so on. This will repeat. Third time it will print HEL, next time HELL, and the finally complete the strings hello world in fifth row, and finally terminate the program. Now giving here same input hello, and the output will be same. H first characters extracted, then first and second, first, second and third, first, second, third and fourth, and the entire strings. Like this we can put here like this, right? This is the structures. So we can take any strings and print this format like this one. I hope you are understanding how the loops will execute up to the length, and the column will print every characters by extracting in through the help of inner loops. Similarly, if we have to print like this, first one as character in first, second one, the second character is repeated 2 times, third one repeated 3 times, fourth one repeated 4 times, and the finally last one repeated 5 times. If we have to print like this, then we will use the same concept like this program and compute the length same as for the taken strings. Then what is the difference? We need to understand what is the difference here. If we have the first row, then only one character, and if we have the second row, then the second column data will repeated 2 times equal to the number of row. The row is second, the second character repeated 2 times, next one the third character taken and repeat 3 times consecutively, and so on. So here we are looking the value according to row, according to columns, same repeated number of times equal to the number of rows. So inside the loop we are taking here same as, there is no differences in conditions, but only changing here the value of j to I. Row means position of that character which are specified through the row. The row will specify, first row specify H, second row specify E, third row specify L, fourth row specify again L, and the last row specify O, and here repeating the number of column same equal to the number of row. And so we are getting this output like this. We are typing here hello, and yes, exactly the characters are repeated in the columns. And this one is the good format printing of strings. Thank you viewers, I hope you understand the strings through format printings. Thank you viewers once again.